Hello everybody, here's Mobag and today I came with some updates. So recently I just finished the helmet, here it is, and because already arrived the helmet's eyes, that's why I also was able to put into it. It looks like this. At the night I can see through so well, but when the weather is good and sun shining, then it's pretty good, the visibility. So I think this looks pretty cool. It's not ready yet because here on this white line that have to still paint, and this part, but, and this is a huge but, I never before made this kind of cosplay. I didn't know what paint and how to do these things after the body parts are ready. So I was making some research on the internet, and in this closest store from where I usually getting the foam and other stuffs, they're not available that spray what they recommending in the videos, cosplayers, but they were saying that if that's not possible to get, then for car gum spray, that's also good. So fortunately I could find that, and I bought white because I was thinking that for white, as you see here is still showing the white part, so I was thinking that for on that the paint will look much brighter and better. So I put onto this helmet about 4 or 5 layer, and it was actually pretty hard because between them had to wait 20 or 25 minutes, and I don't have workroom at home, so I had to go outside, but outside the weather nowadays is a bit foggy and cloudy, so that's why it was a bit hard to make it, but I think I succeed well. So on this helmet, the red and the gold part is graffiti spray, and I had to realize that it's not that good, even though that I applied this gum spray onto the helmet, that it could become more stretchy if when I'm putting onto my head, then here a little bit have to stretch, and also other professional cosplayers recommending that it's really important that you cover your foam with some kind of improvement that it could handle well the paintings or other outside stuffs. So I applied onto the foam this gum spray, this liquid, or what is this, and unfortunately the painting, when I started to paint and once it's dried, it's still cracked. It's not showing so well just if you watch really closely the helmet, but sometimes you can even hear when example, if you push a little bit, you're hearing the cracking sound. And then I continued to do some research on the internet, that then what kind of paint could be good. I figured out that others recommending the acrylic paint, and actually I tried it out on this demo version. This is a Ironman's shoulder, which is not the right size, so I decided that on this I will try the different kind of methods, that how to paint and so on. So as you see that here is still these paintings, so this gum surface, and this silver here, that was what I was applying with graffiti spray, and the darker red, what is probably looks for you brown, this is already the acrylic paint. So I don't know, probably you won't see, but here so maybe you hear, maybe not, that it's a bit cracking because this is not the right paint. But with the and then here we are popping up these cracks, which is not so good. So after that, here I tried with this acrylic paint how it's handling the, if example I'm pushing pressures, and it's pretty good. As you see, it's not cracking. I was thinking that I could repaint that helmet, but I know that is just a demo, so I anyway will remake that because it's not so symmetric and I have to work on it. In the next one I will make much better, because in this was the very first part what I was making, and my cutter wasn't sharp, and I just realized after that when I already made this, so the edge is not fitting so perfectly, and that was also one problem when why it became not that symmetric. Yeah, and another thing what I was trying out, that if I already applied this graffiti spray which is cracking, can I apply to the acrylic paint onto it? So here, this surface here, this area, this is already that kind of the first surface. The first level was this this graffiti silver, and the next one was the acrylic silver. And here also happened the same. It's a bit harder than the where I didn't apply the spray, just the acryl. Of course, it's understandable because here is like so much levels. So, but here is still after that not cracking, and it's really good. So in this way I could successfully repair that part, which is really good. Only problem is what I don't have airbrush, and when I'm painting, it's the brush making this kind of lines on the surface, but I believe it's still good. So I was thinking many different way how I could put together my armor, but in the end I decided that I will use this kind of bands, which is pretty good and stretchy, and clips, what is not here now, but I will show that you later, and lamp. This came from the same shop where I got the foam and every other stuff. It was in a hat, and I removed it, so this is what you see in the video that I put into the arm and into the as an arc reactor lamp. So here is the one of the glows, and then what I was planning that I just put like this, that's it. So it's easy to charge and making really good light. So it's kind of like this, as you see in the video, which is I think pretty good, because the most important what caused for me headache is that how I can make different kind of parts light without really long strings. And then I found this that we have actually at home, these hats, and I just removed these LED lamps, and this worked pretty well for me. So okay, so nice that after I was speaking 9 minutes for nothing, because the video is just break. So anyway, I was telling that that around middle of November will come the new foam, because now it's not available in the store anymore because it's sold out. So I was telling just a moment ago that I will continue now to paint, and I'm thinking this is now a good time, this 2 weeks, until I can't continue to building, that now I'm doing some research and figure out that how I will paint, how I will apply the different kind of paints and levels onto the foam to prime and seal everything nicely together. So yes, today I will still finish this, fill the different kind of gaps with hot glue, because I'm using hot glue for almost everything, and after that just the edges have to smooth out. With this one I made a bit stronger with hot glue the glows joints, just in case, because I realized that on the helmet after that I was using this gum spray a little bit like opened here and there the foam, so I was worrying that what if, because the gloss is a little bit thinner foam, that what if there could happen this easier and then it could ruin the gloss. So that's why I applied there a bit more glue, and yeah. Thank you that you watched this video. I was Mobile Hug, and see you in the next one.